Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from Capitan, New Mexico, at my home base here in Capitan. I bought me a little place here. I say bought. A lot of people want to know if I'm renting this or buying it, and I bought this piece of property right here. Piece of property, I'll get it out. And there's my Ram pickup in its spot. And there's my tombstone storage thing, and we'll go on around here and show you the whole thing, because I'm going to post this on both videos, or both channels rather, videos. Gee, I'll get it. The primary channel from this point forward will be Rusty, R-U-S-T-Y 78609 with a capital R. That will be the primary channel from this point forward. For the next day or two or three, I will post the videos I do to both channels so I can get the word out to both groups. But this is my little lot here in Capitan, and there's my sitting spot. And I'm gradually building me a little patio using pallets. But I really wanted to touch on, I'm town docking or boondocking or whatever. I have no hookups, even though there's an electrical pole there to get that ready for use. You got to have an electrician come out, you got to have a new pole. You got to get that done. That's going to cost you probably $1,500 for the new pole and all the electrical work. I probably won't get that done. I'm in no hurry. Today is a nice day. Yesterday was a little warm. I could have used an air conditioner, but I didn't have one. And then as far as water, I've got water available. The city water's here, but to get the city water, you have to have the sewer and the trash, which totals to be $73 a month, and just to have the electricity available once you get it hooked up is $26 a month. Whether you use it or not, that's $100 for stuff I don't really use, because I'm town docking. There's my solar right there. It's a cloudy day today. We haven't put in a lot of energy using our solar, but we've done enough to break even. Let's see what we've got over here on the other side. Oh, I found this too. I'll tell you where in a minute. But yeah, that's it's coming together. I'm quite comfortable right here. Temperature right now is about 74, which is very nice. It's about 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It shows I'm putting in about 1 amp per hour. I've put in about 6.5 amps today, and the battery's at 13.2, which is a full battery. Actually, 12.8 is full. It'll show 13.2 on there, but once you unplug it from the solar panel or unplug, it'll kind of filter down to about 12.8, 12.9. Also, there's my gallon jugs. You got to have water. And of course, what I do is I just take that funnel right there, put it right there where the fresh water goes, and add 1 gallon at a time. I use about 2.5 gallons a day of water. And that's including everything, shower, everything. And what else? As far as the electrical, how many amps do I use per day? I'm going to say probably 6 amps max. Yeah, I'd say 6 amps, because I can go 5 days without charging the battery. But I charge it every day, and the reason is sometimes you get these gray days like it was this morning, and it still is this afternoon, where your solar is working, but it's only putting out right now about 1.2 amps per hour, and that's not very much. On a sunny day here in Capitan, New Mexico, it's gone as high as 8 amps per hour. It usually averages around 6 here, with a few clouds and stuff. But those are storage buildings across from my property here in Capitan. And the good thing about them is, number one, it adds a little privacy, actually. There's hardly anybody ever there. But also, people leave stuff in that alley back behind there that they don't want to haul off, and they kind of just dump it there, and old Rusty checks it out. I found this little table there, and of course one of the pallets, this other old pallet and these old boards were here on the property itself. But yeah, it keeps grass out of the inside of the RV. And so that's what I wanted to talk about, guys, with just a little town docking info. So for you can stay here on a city lot in Capitan, New Mexico, in an RV for up to 6 months. After that, you have to move on. So I'll be here primarily in the summers for 3 or 4 months probably. That's my plan. I may go ahead and hook up the electrical next year, because the only way to really run an air conditioner is having electricity available. I know some people say they can run it on solar. I know some people will use a generator. A generator is not really designed to be run for 3 full months, day in and day out. You have to change the oil. They have to be maintained. They are pieces of equipment. So having said that, you guys, it looks like the original channel is pretty much back. The playlists aren't quite there yet. I've still got some work to do. A lot of the videos were made private when they did this transition, so I have to go in and make them public. And I've got about 3,300 videos out there. They lost over 200 videos somewhere, and we lost about 5 million views somewhere. But those were views that had already been counted towards monetization. The reason I want to use the original channel now, the capital RUSTY 78609, is because it's monetized and the other channel is not. The one that I made as a temporary channel, it's not monetized, and it may not be for a long time. So anyway, from Capitan, New Mexico, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products and my store in the description of all my videos. What else? I always add in the PayPal account now, because some of you have asked about Patreon, and PayPal is much better for both of us than Patreon. So having said that, drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, take deep breaths, stand guard at the door of your mind, keep your health. And yeah, this is working so far pretty good. I may start traveling a little bit either next week or the week after. There's some places I want to go, maybe up in northern New Mexico. We'll see, because it's just, this is just July, and I don't want to be back in Texas till the 3rd week of September. So thumbs up, adios guys, at ease, carry on.